Good evening, my lords, and welcome back to Medieval Monday, and welcome back to Holy Roman Empire. We'll set off here in mainland Europe, last time we left off. We're at war with the Russian Empire, and we're at war with the feared Danes. The Russians decided to attack Stettin a few turns ago, and we decided to turn their favor and siege Thorn. But we still hold Stettin, Magdeburg, Hamburg, Frankfurt, Nuremberg, and Prague up here to the north. Down here to the south, we still hold Staufen, Innsbruck, Bologna, Milan, and Vienna, Zagreb, and Budapest. We recently took Milan, but now the Milanese decided they want it back and decided to siege. And of course the Hungarians had decided to raise a small force and decided to siege Budapest. Down here in the Holy Land, recently the Mongols took Acre, and now they decided to seize Jerusalem and declare war on us. We never took Gaza, but we're still at war with the Egyptians, but we still hold Cairo and Alexandria. And over here in the Bay of Biscay, we still have Admiral Volkmar sailing his way to blockade this port up here, up in northwestern Russia. And with it being Medieval Monday, and it being the work week, we'll be doing 5 turns tonight. Yes, 5 turns to an equal turn to 120. So with that, let us end our turn and continue the Holy Roman campaign for Medieval Monday.
Spreading the Reich's forces, leaving the army, Kaiser.
And the Milanese are starting to attack. Can we defend at night? Unfortunately no, but that is okay. We shall fight.
Glory to the Reich! This battle is your chance, good soldiers of the Empire, to gentle your condition. A few moments of blood and duty done. Then all can be yours when we have victory. Loot, women, drink, good food, honor, glory, knighthood. Each a fine reward, but together they are unsurpassed. Those fops from Milan think that they are soldiers. I laugh at such an idea. For they can barely lift a bag of money, let alone a sword. Those men are a quarter of our foe's total strength. Think on that, for when they are dead, the enemy will be massively weaker. Now this will need courage. We must advance into Hain. We must advance into a hail of missiles and then kill them. Still, this is a worthy thing for true Germans. And now, put your trust in good steel and duty. Then let us see what God intends!
Let's begin our deployment.
Units, await my command.
They brought in some artillery units, 2 rams, a ladder, and a tower. Looks like we may have to take a bombardment and a wall attack. So this is what I'm gonna do.
Nice! Nice! Move out! Nice! Onward! Nice! Over! Nice! 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 Heavy infantry! Onward! Guard this area! Spearmen! Onward! Guard this area! Infantry! Advance! Guard this area! Spearmen! Advance! Guard this area! Heavy infantry! Over! Advance! Guard this area! Bobby's crossbow! Advance! Guard this area! Stand and fight! Bobby's crossbowmen! Heavy infantry! Spearmen! Over! Guard this area! Heavy infantry! Over! Advance! Move out!
We'll keep dismounted feudal knights here, just in case.
Heavy infantry! Move out! Onward! March! Onward!
Actually, I got those trebuchets right there, so I'll keep them down here. I'll keep my previous crossbowmen here, just 1 unit.
Bobby's crossbowmen! Advance! March! Stand and fight this area! Crossbows! Bobby's crossbowmen! Spearmen! Heavy infantry! Over! Over!
We'll keep those men there because of the tower. And with that, let the battle begin.
our walls. Our defense must be like iron.
Side of the gate, now they're working on the right.
Walls in Poland. Our men must think of the Empire and be strong.
The Empire's done the sack before. You know it's prepared for. Keep on working on their artillery as best we can with our ranged units that are in range. We'll see if we man is still up here. If we can drop the oil when they come up. Actually, we won't need to drop the oil. They got two nice holes here. They won't have to use their rounds. On my defenses. Very smart. Here they come.
Teufel! The enemy has ladders at the walls. Give them steel.
Break them at the walls.
Our walls are captured by the enemy Schwein. Only half the enemy force remains.
Attack! Auf his crossbowmen! Attack! Spearmen! Attack! Heavy infantry! Attack! Auf his crossbowmen! Attack! Orders! Attack!
Hammer and anvil.
Heavy infantry! Attack!
Enemy general flees, like the coward he is. Vorwärts and crush the enemy!
Full send.
General has been captured by our Imperial troops. Behold how our cowardly
And we have a
foe
victory.
runs. It is time to press the attack.
And we shall end the battle.
Only a true hero of the Reich could mastermind such a crushing victory.
And we have a heroic victory. Captain Marcus. Captures. A total ransom value of 2,866 coin. Let's say the Milanese or ransom.
You are wise, Lord.
What a shame. They wasted such valuable men. And brave men indeed. But they have rejected the ransom.
Our settlement is under threat, Kaiser. We are besieged.
They siege us, Kaiser. Let us see them try to take the walls.
And the Mongols are deciding to attack Jerusalem. Unfortunately, no, but that is okay. We shall defend anyways.
This battle is swinging away from us. Act now!
Through St. Michael's intercession, we have been brought to this place. Brought here to fight for God's glory and in His name. Our enemies must quail at the thought of our German might. We would do well to pray because the shedding of blood is an offense. But it is one that we willingly do, for by it we establish God's peace. We do this for the Empire and God. I do not think honest soldiers for the Empire like us should feel anything other than pity when they see our Mongol foes. Pity for the horses having to support such bony asses. Remember that we cannot let one of those pigs in. Not a one. Any who enters must stay only to be meat for the carrion crows. The fire and brimstone smell from our enemies is not actually them, servants of Satan though they be. They have cannons among their ranks. German iron will answer them. And now, let's to the foe. I feel hungry already, and war gives me an excessive appetite. Let's to the battle, and then the feast!
Let's begin our deployment. We may lose, but we're going to take many Mongols with us.
Units, await my command!
may take a bombardment.
Crossbows! Move out! Crossbows! Move out! Crossbows! Move out! Advance! Crossbows! Onward! Onward! Crossbows! Onward! Spearmen! Advance! Crossbows! Forward! Crossbows! Onward! Crossbows! Onward! Crossbows! Move out! Spearmen! Forward! Guard this area. Infantry! Onward! Forward! Advance! Forward! Guard this area. Infantry! Onward! Guard this area. Infantry! Onward! Guard this area. Spearmen! Infantry! 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 Crossbows! Crossbows! March! Guard this area! Stand and fight!
Will the battle begin?
Crossbows!
Walls have fallen. Our men must think of the Empire and be strong.
Trebuchet bombardment. And rocket launchers.
The enemy has breached our walls. Our defense must be like iron.
Crossbows!
Got to out of range from our ranged units.
Walls have fallen. Our men must think of the Empire and be strong. our walls. Our defense must be like iron.
Assault should begin soon. After this tower is gone, they'll start their assault. Or this tower. They're working all the front of towers. They can just come in right now. They have the cavalry just to come and just kill me all right here.
Spearmen! We are being attacked! Attack! Crossbows! Attack! Infantry! Attack! Crossbows! We are being attacked! Attack! Infantry! Attack! Infantry! Attack! Crossbows! Attack! Crossbows!
My lord, only half our force remains. We are being defeated. We must change tactics. Our general flees. Our walls are captured by the enemy Schwein. Schwein has captured our general. We must ensure victory, or he is lost.
As predicted.
Gott im Himmel! Our enemy has taken control of the city. This defeat leaves a bitter taste in the mouths of all the Empire's warriors.
And we have suffered a clear defeat, but it was predictable. And we have a breaking notice. The Pope is dead. Pope Ioannis the more living. His Holiness the Pope has passed on, ending another chapter in the history of the Catholic Church. Though the station never changes, the man who is recognized as Christ on earth does. And with the change comes both the birth of new opportunities and the death of old agreements between the kings of Europe and the Church. The College of Cardinals will soon convene to elect a new pope from those who hold the most sway within the Vatican Prophetti. In the papal election, with the death of the Pope, the Sacred College of Cardinals will now convene to elect a new pope from among their ranks. All the cardinals are expected to vote, and with at least one cardinal hailing from your lands, you will have an opportunity to dictate which way your cardinals will vote, potentially deciding who will assume control of the Catholic Church. And here we have the papal election. We'll go with France. And a new pope has been elected, Pope Gaius. A new pope has been elected, heralding a possible shift in how the Catholic Church wields its might, as well as the manner in which it deals in Europe's royalty. It is an unfortunate time for those who could count on the previous pope as their friend, and a moment of opportunity for those that could not. Your faith pleases His Holiness. And Omri the missionary has won the vote. But before we get on to the news that happened throughout the turn, for turn 116, here is our end of turn report. Our forces melt away under Captain Hugo in Jerusalem, under the Mongols. As stated before, a settlement was sacked in Jerusalem. The Mongols. It has been declared that the Holy Roman Empire is now the richest faction in the known world. It has been declared that the Holy Roman Empire is also the most advanced faction in the known world. And we have a fortress ready to upgrade in Bologna. And we have a construction report out of Sutton. We have a nice stables. Out of Prague, we have a brothel. And out of Zagreb, we have a boyer. And we have a recruitment report out of Bologna. We have a unit of dismounted feudal knights followed by 2 units of Pavese crossbowmen. And in Magdeburg, we have 2 units of armored sergeants followed by sergeant spearmen. Out of Cairo, we have a ballista, 2 units, and a town militia. Out of Prague, we have a ballista, followed by a unit of spear militia. And out of Alexandria, we have a catapult, followed by a ballista. And we have some diplomatic information. The following factions are now at war with each other. The Papal States in France, Poland in France, and Denmark in France. And the following factions have reconciled. Hungary, and hostilities have ceased between France and the Papal States. and hostilities have ceased between Milan and the Papal States. As stated before, faction reconciled, France. And of course, France has canceled the crusade on themselves by electing their own pope. And the faction has been reconciled. Milan. The relations have improved with the Papal States to outstanding. With that, we're going to start up here in the north on turn 116. I believe we have the equipment to take Thorn.
Ja, mein Kaiser!
So we're going to take our army here, combine with Captain Willimus.
Ja! Orders, Kaiser! Ja, mein Kaiser! Orders, Kaiser! Orders, Kaiser! Ja, mein Kaiser! 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 Ja, mein Kaiser! Kaiser! Ja, mein Kaiser! Ja, mein Kaiser! Spreading the Reich's forces! Combining troops!
And we're going to take Thorn.
Ja! Closing on the Reich's enemies!
We're going to assault. Since she has a poultry force, we're just gonna auto-resolve. But can we attack at night? Unfortunately, no. But that is okay. And we have an average victory.
The Reich is victorious! God is with us, Kaiser! We are victorious!
And with the taking of Thorn, we shall sack the settlement. And we shall occupy.
Orders, Kaiser!
We'll bring these units back to here, back to Stenton.
March! We make camp here!
And we'll hold here in Thorn. We'll hold in Stenton.
Ja, mein Kaiser!
We'll bring this army up to here.
Forward! Today's journey is over.
Magdeburg will hold. We'll continue to take the siege here in Hamburg. Frankfurt will hold. Staufen will hold. Innsbruck will hold. Milan will hold and take the siege. Here in Bologna will hold. But
For the Reich!
we'll take Ludwig. And we'll switch him out here in Bologna.
Orders, Kaiser!
For the Reich!
Kaiser! Leaving the army, Kaiser. Yeah, merging our forces, Kaiser.
And after a long way to travel and wait, we finally have Bologna reoccupied.
Orders, Kaiser.
But we'll take Captain Godwin. We'll march him on Genoa.
Ja, Kaiser. Today's march ends here, Kaiser. Kaiser.
And we'll take this other small force and we'll march him behind.
Forward. Today's journey is over.
We'll continue holding in Zagreb, Vienna, Budapest, and Prague. Alexandria will hold, and Cairo will hold.
Orders, Kaiser.
We'll move our ballista up to here.
March! Today's march ends here. Ja, mein Kaiser.
And we'll move our cannon and catapult onto the ships.
Ja, Kaiser. To the ships.
Orders, Kaiser.
And we'll grab Volkmar and sail him here.
Course plotted. Dropping anchor until morning, mein Kaiser.
With that, we shall end our turn. and the Hungarians decided to attack Budapest. Can we defend at night? No, unfortunately not. But we shall defend.
Let no Auslander leave this battlefield alive!
This battle seems to be swinging towards the Empire.
Duty and discipline are the two things that separate an army from a rebel. We are an imperial army. We should, we will have both qualities in abundance. I have spoken. Our Hungarian foes should never have left the stables where they were birthed. The reek of horse dung suits them better than the honest air of a battlefield. We will shortly geld them and break them, or I am no true servant of the Empire. I see the foe dare not fight us man to man like decent Germans would do, but must rely on a woman's stratagem of throwing things at us. And at the last. Look, do you want to fight? I could be raising a tankard or two, don't you know? Come on, come on! I don't want the ale to sour while we wait for you!
And with a motivating speech by our commander, let's begin our deployment.
Units, await my command!
It looks to bring 2 rams, a tower, and a ladder unit. I don't see any artillery with them. Oh, it looks like it's gonna be a wall battle.
Crossbows, guard this area. Stand and fight! Crossbows! Forward! Guard this area. Stand and fight! Infantry! Onward! Guard this area. Infantry! Forward! Guard this area. Infantry! Forward! Guard this area. Crossbows! Guard this area. Stand and fight! Crossbows! Crossbows! Advance! Crossbows! Crossbows! Archers! Spearmen! Archers! Forward! Halberdiers! Advance! Halberdiers! Crossbows! Crossbows! Onward! Halberdiers! Advance! Guard this area! Halberdiers! Move out! Guard this area! Halberdiers! Halberdiers! Guard this area! Halberdiers! Onward! Guard this area! Spearmen! Advance! Guard this area! Spearmen! Forward! Guard this area! Spearmen! Advance!
begin.
Zum Teufel! The enemy has ladders at the walls. Give them steel. Enemy siege tower.
Zum Teufel! The enemy are battering down the gates! Attack! Halbe dir! Attack! Halbe dir!
Our men are winning the battle. Continue like this, and victory!
Our foe's ram has breached the gates!
Enemy general flees. He has keine honor. This battle progresses well for the Empire. Stay strong, and the enemy will be defeated. We have broken the enemy army. Now it is time to crush the Schwein.
And we have a victory. We shall end the battle.
The Reich shows its obvious superiority through victory.
And we have a clear victory. And we have captured some prisoners. And their value is
You've earned the
225,
ransom, Lord.
255.
Take it.
Let's see if Hungary will pay it. And Hungary has rejected.
The enemies of the Reich have met their doom. We are besieged. They will regret this.
turn 117. Here is our end of turn report. And we have a settlement besieged by Hungary. Zagreb. We had an earthquake in the Alexandria region. Settlements affected, Alexandria. Citizenry killed, 497. Men at arms, 2. And we have some faction announcements. We have a coming of age for Theodocrates von Salzgitter. And we've had a family tragedy. Guda Blankenberg. We have a retinue expands for Theodocrates von Salzgitter. Tutor, +1 to piety. 5% bonus on all trade income. And we have retinue expands for Baltimore von Salza. Guard dog, +2 to personal security. And we have a destruction report out of Alexandria. We have armor out of Thorn. We have a small chapel, and out of Thorn again we have an upgrade, repaired fortress. We have a training complete in Magdeburg for peasant archers. And we have a cardinal promoted, Prince the Missionary of Hungary. But we'll start our turn here in the channel. We'll take Admiral Volkmar and sail him up to here.
Full sails. We will make it no further this day, Kaiser.
Up here in the north, we'll continue to take the siege here in Hamburg. We'll hold here in Frankfurt, Magdeburg, Nuremberg, Prague, and we'll continue to hold here in Stettin.
Kaiser!
But we'll bring Captain Orderus. In fact, we'll march him to Stettin instead, if we can.
Ja, Kaiser!
And unfortunately we can't garrison, so this is what we'll do. We'll march him here.
March! Ja, mein Kaiser!
And we'll bring Captain Harold and link them up.
Ja! Joining forces, Kaiser!
We'll continue to hold here in Thorn. We'll hold here in Prague. And I know we'll take the siege here in Vienna. Here in Budapest, let's see if we can try to get some men over there real quick.
Kaiser!
Unfortunately, I don't think we'll be able to. But that's okay. We'll take the siege here in Vienna. But we'll hold you in Budapest.
Kaiser!
And we have some merchants I forgot about. Here in Budapest, we'll take this merchant and move him here.
I have exhausted myself, Kaiser. Kaiser. Kaiser.
And we'll take our other merchant. And we'll move him here.
I shall go on tomorrow.
We'll continue to take the siege here in Zagreb. Here in Bologna. And we're going to cancel the crop rotation. And we're going to upgrade to a citadel. And as far as recruitment goes, we're going to recruit some armored sergeants. Milan will still continue to take the siege. Innsbruck will continue to hold, and then Stoffen will continue to hold. But here in Genoa,
Orders, Kaiser!
we'll grab Captain Godwin, and we're gonna seize Genoa.
We shall defeat them for you, mein Kaiser! Besieging settlement, Kaiser!
And Genoa being a large city, and with some pretty hefty defenses. We're gonna construct a ram, 2 ladders, 2 towers. We'll maintain the siege.
Siege force reporting, Kaiser! Kaiser!
We'll grab Captain Eusebius, and we'll march around Genoa as well.
Ja! Closing on the Reich's enemies! Besieging settlement, Kaiser!
And we'll construct a ladder. 2. And we'll maintain the siege.
Is it time to assault the walls, Kaiser?
The relations have worsened between Milan and the Holy Roman Empire to abysmal. We'll come down here to the Holy Land. We'll continue to hold here in Cairo.
Ja, mein Kaiser!
But we'll grab Captain Eldebrand and move him on board the ships.
Ja, the men are boarding!
Ja, fleet
I will
ready.
grab Captain Siegfried and we'll move him here.
Ja, Kaiser. Dropping anchor until morning, mein Kaiser.
But with that, we shall end our turn.
Spreading the Reich's forces! We are under siege!
It looks like the Danes are deciding to attack Hamburg. We defend at night. Unfortunately, no, but that is okay. We shall fight.
They will not escape the Reich now! We attack! It is not my way to send men into needless peril during battle. But I do expect you to do your duty as I will do mine. If all do their duty, then the Empire will have victory here. Now, let's to other matters. The scrofulous Danes are not fit enemies for you men, but do not let pity weaken you. Cut them down when the time comes, and God will thank you for it. All is said. Let's to it pell-mell and send our enemies to fry in hell!
Let's begin our deployment.
Units, await my command!
Get over here! Finish him! Victory for the Reich!
It looks like we may have to take a bombardment.
Spearmen! Spearmen! Over! Advance, spearmen! Move out! Spearmen! Vorwärts! Spearmen! Advance!
No, I don't think I've got enough men just to bum rush them.
Infantry! March! Spearmen! March! Spearmen! Move out! Spearmen! Move out! Spearmen! Advance! Spearmen! Forward!
Let the battle begin.
Spearmen! Spearmen!
Units, march! Units, double turn! Units, defend position!
Spearmen!
Units, march! Units, double turn! Defend position!
Onward! Advance! And now, go out this here! Spearmen! Spearmen!
Our men are winning the battle. Continue like this, and victory is ours! Enemy general flees. An enemy general has been captured by our Imperial troops. This battle progresses well for the Empire. Stay strong, and the enemy will be defeated.
Charge! Light cavalry.
Half his army. We have broken the enemy army. Now it is time to crush the Schwein.
And we have a victory. And we shall end the battle.
The Reich shows its obvious superiority through victory.
And we have a clear victory. And a clear victory for the Emperor. And we have some prisoners. Let's see if Denmark will ransom.
Yes, we can pay. Please, Lord.
Denmark has rejected the ransom. Brave men lost indeed.
Nothing can stand in my way.
And the Hungarians are trying to attack Zagreb. Can we defend at night? Unfortunately, no. But we shall defend anyways.
Today we shall crush them in the Kaiser's name. To war! And so to battle! I must tell you that being killed will damage your chances of promotion! Ha! I do like my little jokes, I fear. But when this is all over, we'll drink to victory. I'm sure a few peasants can be set to cleaning up the field while we enjoy our inevitable triumph. These Hungarians make a brave show. Then apes can be trained to do remarkable things. Appearance is hardly enough when it comes to battle. Especially when they face the true substance of warriorhood in you, my brave Germans. With God's good graces, we shall strike them down. With God's good graces, we shall strike down a quarter of our enemy's army today. Courage will be our watchword. Despair theirs. If God wills it, I will die content here, for I have fought besides the finest soldiers in the world. I would be in no other place, and have no other friends than good Germans and good soldiers of the Empire. But talk of death is too soon. I would rather share the honor of this battle with you, brave Germans!
After a very, very inspiring speech by our commander, let's begin our deployment.
Units, await my command!
Bomber! Onward! Bombard! Heavy infantry!
We'll just play it by ear. Let the battle begin.
Spearmen! Guard this area! 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 Knights!
General's bodyguard!
Forward! Go faster!
We're bringing up their artillery.
Knights! Onward!
Send out our unit for cavalry.
Schnell! Schnell! Heavy infantry! Onward! Quickly! Guard this area! Spearmen!
progresses well for the Empire. Stay strong, and the enemy will be defeated.
Orders completed, my lord. Attack!
Break up the catapults. Before their infantry arrives.
Attack! Attack! Move! Schnell! Schnell! Heavy infantry! Forward! Advance! Move! Schnell! Schnell! Heavy infantry!
Our enemy's ladders have reached our walls. Make the Schwein pay for their insolence. Beware! The enemy have a ram at our gates! Our verdammt foe has reached our walls with their siege tower. Repel the Schwein! Our foe's ram has reached the gates!
Bomber! Attack! Heavy infantry! Spearmen!
Verdammt! Our walls are taken.
Heavy infantry! Charge! Heavy infantry! Charge!
lord! Our men has slain the enemy general.
Now it's time to push.
General's bodyguard!
This battle progresses well for the Empire. Stay strong, and the enemy will be defeated.
Spearmen! Attack! Spearmen! Attack! Spearmen! Attack! Spearmen!
The enemy has lost half his army.
Charge! General's bodyguard! Charge! Nice!
It's a rout for the Hungarians.
General's bodyguard! Charge! Heavy infantry! Attack! Attack!
We have broken the enemy army. Now it is time to crush the Schwein.
And we have a victory. We shall end the battle.
Only a true hero of the Reich could mastermind such a crushing victory.
And we have a heroic victory for Nicholas the Milian. And once again, we'll see if Hungary will want to ransom their most bravest men.
You have earned the ransom, Lord. Take it.
Hungary.
Ah! We have crushed them, Kaiser!
And we have an event. Football denounced. The Lord Mayor of London has issued a proclamation of the banning of some violent mob behavior that the commoners seem enamored with. And whereas there is a great uproar in the city, there are tumults arising from the striking of great footballs in the field of the public, from which many evils purchase may arise, which may God forbid we do not command and do forbid. On the king's behalf, upon pain of imprisonment, that such games shall not be practiced henceforth within the city. Now that the law has been passed, the establishment are confident that these football events have no chance of becoming an obsession of religious proportions. As they have seen today, football. And for the turn 118, here is our end of turn report. It has been declared now that the Mongols are now the richest faction in the known world. And we have a construction report out of Vienna. We have a city watch. Out of Magdeburg, we have communal farming. And out of Cairo, we have an alchemist lab. And we have a recruitment report out of Bologna. We have armored sergeants, 3 units. And out of Cairo, we have 3 units of mounted sergeants retrained. And hostilities have ceased between Poland and Egypt. We'll set off down here in the Mediterranean. And we'll continue to sail our siege equipment under Admiral Siegfried to here. Actually, we'll sail him here.
Course plotted. The winds have failed us today. We go no further.
We'll hold here in Cairo and we'll hold here in Alexandria. And we'll continue to sail up through this way and up towards Bologna. We'll come up here to the channel on the Animal Volkmar
Orders, Kaiser.
and we'll sail here.
Full sails. We will make it no further this day, Kaiser.
We'll continue to take the siege here in Thorn.
Orders, Kaiser!
We'll grab Captain Odermus and we'll march him here.
Forward! We make camp here!
We'll hold here in Sutton, Magdeburg, and Hamburg. But here in Hamburg, the men. And we'll repair the castle. We'll hold here in Frankfurt and Nuremberg. We're here in Frankfurt. We'll check some things out real quick. Magdeburg does not have a lord, so we'll send Otto Dusseldorf.
For the Reich! For the Reich!
To Magdeburg. We'll switch out a unit.
Ja, mein Kaiser!
For the Reich!
Kaiser!
And we'll bring the siege equipment up here.
Ja, Kaiser! Today's march ends here, Kaiser!
Now that Magdeburg has a lord, we'll do some crop rotation. Back down here in Frankfurt, we'll construct a blacksmith. Actually, we'll construct the council chambers. And we'll hold off on recruitment. Down here in Nuremberg, I think we'll construct a market. Actually, we'll construct a gunsmith. And we'll hold off on recruitment. Here in Innsbruck, we'll hold. Do some land clearance. Steading here. We'll construct a gunsmith. We'll continue to take the siege here in Milan.
Ja, mein Kaiser!
Here in Genoa,
Ja, Kaiser!
we're going to
Marching
assault.
to battle!
Think we attack at night? Unfortunately, no. That's okay. But you know what? We're gonna auto-resolve this battle. In fact, yeah, we're gonna auto-resolve it. And we have a clear victory. The reason I decided to auto-resolve is because I think I'm running out of recording time. So let's hope we can get to 120 tonight. But we have a clear victory.
The Reich is victorious!
And we have captured
is
the
with
large
us,
city of
Kaiser.
Genoa.
We are victorious!
We shall sack the settlement. And Genoa is ours.
Kaiser!
Can we move these troops to garrison?
March!
Unfortunately, no. With that, we'll march these troops instead here to Milan.
Ja!
And they'll be outside hopefully when the Milanese siege. We can use these troops to help. But we have captured Genoa. Now my eyes are set on Venice. But here in Bologna,
Orders, Kaiser! Kaiser! Orders, Kaiser! Orders, Kaiser!
grab
Ja,
these
mein
dismounted
Kaiser!
feudal knights. Link them up with Captain Sigismund.
March! Ja! Merging our forces, Kaiser! Kaiser! Orders, Kaiser! Ja, mein Kaiser!
Same with these Pivot's crossbowmen.
Ja, Kaiser! Combining troops!
And then you know what?
Orders, Kaiser! Ja, mein Kaiser! Kaiser! Orders, Kaiser!
And these
Kaiser!
Teutonic knights and mailed knights.
Forward! Ja! Merging our forces, Kaiser!
And with the army assembled, we're gonna march on Venice.
Ja, mein Kaiser! March!
Back here in Bologna. Raise some more men to defend the capital. And raise sergeants. But with that, here in Zagreb, we're gonna retrain the men. And repair the fortress. In Vienna, construct a church. Recruit some more men. In Budapest, we're going to construct a cannon maker. Actually, we're going to construct a great market. And retrain the men.
Kaiser,
And we'll grab our merchant and move him here.
kein Problem. I have exhausted myself, Kaiser. Kaiser,
We'll trade these dyes with this merchant.
yeah, on my way. Opening a new trade lane.
And with that, we'll come down here to the Holy Land. And we'll hold here in Cairo and Alexandria.
Ja, Kaiser.
We'll keep him moving.
Ja,
Yep, and we'll
fleet
end our turn.
ready.
not too long ago, we elected a new pope. And the new pope is dead Pope Guyanus. He did not have a long reign. And we have another papal election. And the vote is down to the Holy Roman Empire shall pick Rui Vermuis. And a new pope has been elected, Pope Milian. And Rui Vermuis has won the election of Portugal. And for turn 119, here is our end of turn report. And we have some faction announcements. We have a trade increase to Volkmar von Salza. Feels appreciated. +1 to loyalty. We have a retinue expands for Ludwig von Ludwig, military engineer. +2 to command when assaulting walls, +50 build points. And we have a retinue expands for Albrecht the Mean, priest, +1 to piety. And we have a construction report out of Prague. We have communal farming. Out of Hamburg, we have a castle upgrade repaired. Out of Zagreb, we have a fortress upgrade repaired. And out of Genoa, we have siege works repaired. And we have a recruitment report out of Bologna. We have 3 units of armored sergeants, followed by, in Vienna, 2 units of spear militia. Out of Hamburg, we have 2 units of sergeant spearmen retrained. I'm sorry, 3. Out of Cairo, we have a unit of crossbow militia retrained, followed by mounted sergeants retrained and town militia. In Zagreb, we have 3 units of armored sergeants retrained. Out of Budapest, we have 3 units of halberd militia retrained. And out of Genoa, we have spear militia 3 units retrained. And hostilities ceased between France and Denmark. And we have a cardinal report. Cardinal was promoted. Rodrigo, the missionary, out of Portugal. And Ezekiel of Zalzburg, out of Poland. And hostilities will cease between Portugal and the Papal States. And a faction has reconciled Portugal. Regulations and improved. Political states to outstanding. And we'll begin here in the sea with Admiral Volkmar, and we'll continue to sail to here.
Course plotted. The winds have failed us today. We go no further. Orders, Kaiser.
We'll grab Admiral Jan here and sail here.
Ja, Kaiser. Dropping anchor until morning, mein Kaiser.
We'll continue to hold here in Hamburg. We'll hold here in Stettin. We'll continue to take the siege here in Thorn.
Kaiser!
We will combine these two units.
Ja, Kaiser! Joining forces, Kaiser!
And we'll march here.
March! We make camp here.
We'll continue to hold here in Magdeburg. We'll hold here in Frankfurt. We'll hold here in Staufen. Innsbruck will hold. We'll hold here in Prague. Vienna. Budapest will hold. And we'll continue to hold here in Zagreb. And retrain the men. And Budapest as well. And I believe Vienna. No, in Vienna. But we'll recruit 2 crossbow militia though. Down here in the Holy Land, we'll continue to hold here in Cairo and Alexandria.
Ja, Kaiser.
And we'll sail our ships here.
Full sails. We will make it no further this day, Kaiser. Kaiser.
We'll grab our merchant here and trade some timber.
Kein Problem. I shall start sending back the Ausland des Wehrs.
We'll continue to hold here in Genoa.
Orders, Kaiser!
Till we reinforce Milan.
Ja! Kaiser! Ja, mein Kaiser! Orders, Kaiser!
We'll do it with these 2 units.
Leaving the army, Kaiser!
And we'll march these men here.
March! Today's march ends here, Kaiser! Ja, mein Kaiser!
We'll grab Captain Sigismund. And we'll attack Cosino Muari.
We shall defeat them for you, mein Kaiser! The Reich is victorious! Kaiser!
And since we can't move any further, we'll hold here, but here in Bologna. We'll continue to raise more men. We'll do that by Sergeant Spearman. And we'll end our turn.
Spreading the Reich's forces!
fleet attacking, mein Kaiser.
The Milanese fleet decided to attack Admiral Sigismund. Now, fortunately, we cannot retreat, so we'll have to auto-resolve. And we suffered a clear defeat.
Dropping anchor until morning, mein Kaiser.
And the Russians are deciding to attack Dorn. We cannot defend at night, but since time is, I believe, dwindling out, we're going to auto-resolve. And unfortunately, we have suffered a clear defeat.
Kaiser, our fleet is under attack.
And the Russian fleet decided to attack Admiral John. Unfortunately, we can't retreat, so we're going to have to auto-resolve. And we have suffered a clear defeat at sea.
We will make it no further this day, Kaiser.
And we have a settlement sacked. Dorn. And for turn 120, our final turn for Medieval Monday, the Holy Roman Empire, here is our end of turn report. It's been declared that the Mongols are the strongest faction in the known world. And we have a trade increase for Albrecht the Mean, fair and rule, +1 to chivalry. And we have a construction report. Out of Vienna, we have a church, and out of Innsbruck, we have land clearance. And we have a recruitment report out of Bologna. We have 3 units of Sergeant Spearmen. At Vienna, we have 2 units of crossbow militia. At Milan, we have 2 units of ballista, followed by crossbow militia. At Cairo, we have spear militia retrained and town militia retrained, followed by another unit of spear militia retrained. At Zagreb, we have 2 units of sergeant spearmen retrained and armored sergeants retrained. Out of Budapest, 3 units of spear militia retrained, and out of Genoa, 3 units of spear militia retrained as well. And the cardinal was promoted to a missionary out of Portugal. We'll start up here in the north for Admiral Volkmar,
Ja, fleet ready.
and we'll sail here.
Ja, Kaiser. Dropping anchor until morning, mein Kaiser. Ja, Kaiser.
We'll combine the fleet,
Combining fleets, Kaiser.
we'll hold here in Stettin. In the meantime, here in Stettin, we can construct some bowyers. Actually, we'll construct a blacksmith. And we'll retrain the men. Here in Magdeburg, we'll hold. Here in Hamburg, we'll retrain the men as well. And construct some mines. Here in Frankfurt, we'll hold. Nuremberg will hold. Here in Prague we'll hold. Then in Vienna and Budapest. Budapest will retrain the men. Down here in Zagreb we'll construct some blacksmiths. And finish retraining the men. Down in the Holy Land we'll hold. Milan will hold, and Genoa will hold. And Bologna. We're going to raise another 2 armored sergeants. Actually, dismount the feudal knights. And we'll raise a cannon.
Ja, mein Kaiser!
We'll keep this army here.
Ja! Kaiser!
We'll grab Captain Sigismund. We'll march on Captain Adamu.
Ja, Kaiser! Marching to battle!
How to resolve? With a clear victory. And we'll say they want a ransom.
Think of the money to be made.
Rejected the ransom.
The Reich is victorious!
And with that, we're going to march on Captain Alessandro.
Ja! Closing on the Reich's enemies! The Reich is victorious!
And with the final movement under Captain Sigismund, we're gonna march on Venice.
We shall defeat them for you, mein Kaiser! Besieging settlement, Kaiser!
We're gonna construct a ram. 2 towers. And some ladders. We're gonna maintain the siege.
Siege force reporting, Kaiser!
And we're gonna, you know what we're gonna do?
Ja, mein Kaiser! Orders, Kaiser! Kaiser! Ja, mein Kaiser!
We're gonna grab
Kaiser!
this force. And we're gonna attack.
Ja! Closing on the Reich's enemies!
And we'll auto-resolve this battle. And we'll declare victory.
No!
We'll execute.
You don't have to do this! The Reich is victorious! Ja, mein Kaiser!
Both armies.
March! Ja, merging our forces, Kaiser.
We'll keep them there, as reserve. And that, my dear lords, concludes Monday's Total War Medieval Holy Roman Empire installment. Join me next Monday as we dive back into the Crusades and keep wrapping up that campaign. Then we'll dive into a new one. But join me tomorrow as we hop in back into young Alexander as he continues his conquest of Persia. Stay tuned.